Hello everyone, it's water change time. Showing you my water change routine real quick. I basically disable everything. I'm filling it back up right now. I brought it right down, down to here, and I threw my sump down there. I had that empty too, so filled the sump with some treated buckets just to get that a head start on it. And then I've started the drain. What I've been doing now, because I've got my little chloramine issue that screwed up my cycle, there's no life in the 70 gallon. I've just been running it to cycle it. And so when I get the tap water in here for a day and I add a little bit of stability and prime, and then just let this water sit, it will cycle out the ammonia. It doesn't fall behind, I guess. It's cycling out the ammonia. So I do have a high population over here, and I've had I doubled my population roughly a month ago. It's probably playing a role, but again, it just boom happened out of nowhere after water change. And when I water changed this tank to see what was going on and did a test immediately, I got the same result. So my tap water did change, and that's what knocked my tank out of cycle. But anyhow, because this tank has so much life in it, it's struggling to recycle itself. And because this tank has no life in it, it actually can chew through the ammonia within 24 hours. So I empty this tank, and I put the water from this reservoir, I'm using this tank now as a reservoir, into this tank through the sump, and it's filling back up. And yeah, and that drives down my ammonia levels by diluting it with good, clean, processed water. And that's what I'm going to do for the next week until I can get my cycle reestablished in this tank. It's already on its way in the right direction. This morning's test kit, after leaving it for 24 hours, I did not do a water change yesterday so I could let the biological stuff do its trick. And yesterday I left the UVs off because, yeah, it's probably not a good idea with biologicals floating around the water, just killing my additives. So I killed my UVs, and I left the whole tank for 24 hours like that without a water change yesterday. And my result is over here. This is prior to the water change, after 24 hours. It's not a good result, but it was looking like this after 8 hours for first few days, and now it's looking like this after 24 hours. So after I finish, it should be fairly light green, and I'll let you know. Take a picture. But yeah, so that's what we're up to. This is how I do my water changes. I've actually been draining out the door onto my grass. My grass loves it, and but I won't be able to drain out the door in another month, so I'll have to drain into the sink, which is probably slower. And I think I have to buy a pump for water changes. That's coming up. But anyhow, this is my system. Now, the 70 gallons meant to be chopped up into 4 breeding chambers, but I don't expect I'll have that problem until spring. So for now, it's a water reservoir, and I'll just keep seasoning this tank and using it to fix this tank. So there you go. That's my my daily water change routine for now. And once my cycle reestablishes, then I won't have to do this every day. I just have to do this every few days. So have a great day, folks. Thanks for tuning in.